Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Animal Revolt Battle Simulator, and welcome to an absolutely massive Kaiju battle. As you can see, we've got so many different variety of Kaiju, of Godzilla. We've got basically everything you could ask for here. And you've seen what the title and the thumbnail have in store today. It is the Battle of the Eras. As you can see, we've got the Showa era right here. We've got King Ghidorah, well, technically just Ghidorah. We've got Showa Godzilla, we got Anguirus, Gigan, Megalon, and, you know, the rest of them. Now, we do have Jet Jaguar here. It's technically zoned, but, like, I didn't have Jet Jaguar, so he's gonna take his place. And by the way, yes, I do know that Kong does have an axe. He doesn't have that in the Showa era, but this is the only other Kong that I had other than Monsterverse. If we hop on over here, we have the Heisei era. This personally is my favorite era. We've got a Heisei Godzilla, Burning Godzilla, Biollante, Space Godzilla. I know he's gonna be in Supernova probably, but he first was in the Heisei era, along with Destroyer. We've got a Rodan, which I think this is the Monsterverse version, but listen, some Kaiju are gonna be in other eras where, you know, technically they would be in another era, but I had to add them to a certain era so they would have enough Kaiju. Hopefully that makes sense. Regardless, after Rodan, we've got Super Godzilla, who technically was in like the same years, but he was just in a video game, not necessarily an era movie. Regardless, we've got a Ghidorah, King Ghidorah, right here. Now, if we go over here, we got the Final Wars era, which I'm not gonna lie to you. This era right here, they don't have as many Kaiju, but they have strong Kaiju. We've got Millennium Godzilla here, Godzilla 2K. We got Orga, Kiryu, Final Wars Godzilla, Final Wars Gigan, who arguably is the best looking Gigan of them all. Personally, I think so. And then debatably, we have Zilla and Zilla Jr. Once again, like you don't have to include them in this era, but I did to make them have more of a team. They would have only had 5. And I know you might be like, hey, where's this Kaiju or where's that Kaiju? These are all the Kaiju I had to work with. So if there's some missing, it is what it is. All right, I just don't have them. We've got the Monsterverse and then everything else era. We've got Godzilla 2014, 2021, Thermo G, Godzilla -1, Kong from 2021, and he's got the Battle Axe, he's got the Beast Glove, Mecha Godzilla, Muto Prime, Shin Godzilla, Tiamat, and Shimo. Ladies and gentlemen, what era out of all the eras I just showed you do you think is gonna take this dub? Now, like I said, there are maybe some Kaiju missing, maybe some Kaiju that could be in the Monsterverse, could be otherwhere else, but like I said, I had to make these teams how I thought it would be fair. So let's go ahead and get things started and show you the list, actually. Here is the entire list of what we're gonna be working with. How we're gonna do this is we're gonna put one Kaiju up against another Kaiju in another era. So say Showa Godzilla goes up against Heisei Godzilla, right? Whoever wins out of this, they stay alive, but if Heisei Godzilla, say he loses, we're just gonna go ahead and delete his number, and that's one less Kaiju for the Heisei era. Hopefully all this is making sense. And whatever era is last standing, that is gonna be the winner, and that era is gonna win this entire video. Like I said, hopefully that all makes sense. It was a lot to explain, but now we can get this party started. All right, let's get this party started right. We've got Showa Godzilla, we've got Heisei Godzilla, basically the first fight that I was explaining. Let's see who, by the way, this is single elimination. There is no double elimination today, seeing that we have about 1 million Kaijus, so we're just gonna rock with it like we can rock with it. Ladies and gentlemen, in the first battle, who do you guys got? The Showa era or the Heisei era? Don't tell me he's not already cooked. Now, like I said in the beginning, my favorite era is gonna be the Heisei era as far as like where my favorite Godzilla is. Oh my gosh! He's getting fried! Are we serious, bro? How long does your atomic breath last? At about 1.5 hours. Well, Showa Godzilla wins. And now, like I said, well, this is exactly like I said would happen. Heisei Godzilla has been taken off the board. So now, until Showa Godzilla loses, he's gonna fight people from every era. So next is gonna be Godzilla 2K. And then so on and so forth until this Godzilla loses and this one does not. And then we kind of just keep doing that until we get to like the ultimate Kaiju. And whatever era is gonna be the best. Like I said, let me know which era you think is the best in the comments. Me personally, the Millennium era is looking very nice. I mean, with Final Wars, just with the Kaiju that they have in general, bro, I don't know if anybody, I mean, look, Showa Godzilla hasn't even been able to do anything yet. He's been tossed around, quite literally. Millennium Godzilla is going to work, already doing about 1/4 damage, but, okay, here comes the atomic breath from both. Now, Showa Godzilla's atomic breath lasts for about a lifetime. So we're gonna see how much How you gonna shoot it right over Godzilla 2K and then roar? Brother, that was not good. Godzilla 2K is looking like he is about to beat probably the best Godzilla, or best Kaiju, rather, from the Showa era. Honestly, I don't know if anybody else from the Showa era is gonna be able to beat anybody, which is, it's valid, all right? I don't think anybody from the Showa era other than Godzilla would have been able to beat, like, obviously Godzilla 2K and whatever, but with the slap at the end, disrespectful, Godzilla 2K moves on. All right, so that means he is now gone, but they still have like 9 more left, so it's gonna be fine. Who should Millennium Godzilla fight next? Probably someone from the Monsterverse, right? And we're just gonna kind of go down the list of how we had it here. So he's gonna be fighting Godzilla 2014. Ladies and gentlemen, Godzilla, wait a minute, that's no, wrong fight, my bad. All right, I almost cheesed. Showa Godzilla is not in here, and I almost cheesed again because I forgot we had this version of Godzilla 2014. So now, we've got the actual battle, Godzilla 2K versus 2K14. Oh, the beautiful slap from Godzilla Millennium. Let's go ahead and see. We already know that Godzilla 2014, the new version, is very good, but I mean, already taking a 2,000 damage atomic breath, but sending back a 2,600 damage atomic breath. Easily the best fight we've had so far. We haven't had many, but, you know, definitely the best that we've had. Out here throwing hands, throwing feet. What's the HP looking like? Uh-oh. Millennium caught him in midair. Hit a tombstone pile driver on him. That's 600 damage, not too bad. Godzilla 2014 is definitely still in the fight, and he's probably gonna win. With the roar, one more hit. If he hits any of that atomic breath, that could win it. He grabbed him while he was hitting the atomic breath. Bro, this could be. Never mind. Ladies and gentlemen, 2K14 moves on. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have some crazy fun today. Godzilla 2K, though, unfortunately, he's out. Let's go ahead and move back up the list, and now we're going with Ghidorah, which, like, you know, this probably is gonna be a pretty quick fight, and probably not in the favor of Ghidorah. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Like I said earlier, bro, I don't think any of the Showa era, other than Showa Godzilla, is gonna be able to go up against, what the? I totally forgot he had a suplex. I ain't never seen Ghidorah. Did he just get broken? Okay, he didn't get broken. I ain't never seen Ghidorah get suplex before. Has he taken any damage? Okay, he's taking a little bit, and he's taking a little more right now, but Ghidorah, if he gets hit one more time, down goes King Ghidorah. Oh, that would have been a very good move against G14, but he lives on once again. Barely missed that move. We're going down to the Heisei era and Burning Godzilla. Now, Burning Godzilla, this probably would be a very good fight. Actually, I think Burning would win. But in this game, as you guys know, it doesn't really go off of like how... Oh my goodness. And the fact that G14 is new, he's gonna be like a little bit better. Bro! Oh no, my favorite Godzilla out here getting disrespected. Tail whip across the map, immediately done. Godzilla, listen, that was disrespectful. Well, there goes my, one of my eras, Orga. We're gonna throw him in. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, it has been quite some time since we've seen any battle with Orga at all. So I don't even remember how strong he is. All right, he is not doing good by any means. Yo, G14, can we relax a little bit? He already won? Well, guys, this might be ending faster than I thought it was gonna be. He's not going to be fighting, obviously, the Monsterverse era, so we're back up here to the Showa era. We're going with Gigan. All right, Gigan, come on, buddy. You got to do something out here. G14 can't just fly. Are you serious? Look at the damage he's doing. 250? Brother, what do you think 250 is about to do to a whole Godzilla? Look at him already roaring at you, too. Are we serious? You going to let him roar right in your face like that? Okay, charging at him, doing a... Oh, my gosh, look at the damage. I mean, I was about to say, when G14 starts to hit moves like this... Wait, did he just fall through the map? Okay, that doesn't count. We're restarting the battle here. Hopefully, whatever... 2,300. All right, G14, get it over with quick. Because he is about to fight somebody from the Millennium era, I'm pretty sure, right? Or no, it's back to the Heisei era. Which, I don't know who's next, to be honest with you. Maybe Destroya? Oh, my goodness. 5,200 damage. What are we looking like? Not good. And G14, if G14's your favorite Godzilla, you're looking fantastic. We move on, though. Where is Gigan? Oh, we go back to the Heisei era. My bad. It's going to be Biollante. That's not bad. Now, this is another Kaiju we haven't seen in a long time. So, like, I don't know. I don't remember how Biollante fights. Like, is she good? Is she bad? I haven't... No idea. Is she even gonna have a chance? 4,300 damage, and the fall damage here is gonna put her down to what? That HP, about a quarter left. She's not been able to do anything yet. But Godzilla is now roaring, which is gonna mean, oh, I thought that was Godzilla's HP. Never mind. Ladies and gentlemen, G14 is bullying everybody he's going up against. Wait a minute. Biolante coming up with the vine moves. That's literally saying zero. Suplex for the win. Yo, G14, you gotta chill out, bro. Goodness gracious. All right, well, he's single-handedly destroying this entire lobby, but now we have Kiryu, which, might I add, is a newer version of Kiryu. Look how beautiful this bad boy is. Is beauty gonna be able to help him? Probably not. And a slap immediately gets him tossed across the map. All right. Kiryu, buddy, you gotta do something for us. All right, don't roar. You're gonna get suplexed. Bro, get up and start throwing hands, or you even have missiles, don't you? You know what would be great? A zero cannon, or a total absolute zero. That's what it is. Okay, that's something. Doing about close to 1,000 damage. What do you have? Okay, about half HP. Barely any lost for Godzilla 2014. Okay, that's good. He hit him with the roar. Now he's hitting him with rockets. Rockets barely did anything. All right, it's looking like Godzilla 2014 is going to be hard to beat in today's video. By the way, I know we could have added like Godzilla Ultima. We could have added, let's see, Nemesis, stuff like that. I didn't want to make it like too overpowering for the Monsterverse and the everyone else era, so I didn't add them. If you were wondering why they aren't here, this is why, actually. 2014 has destroyed like 5 in a row. So that means Kiryu is now gone. Bro, Millennium era and Heisei era are running out of Kaiju very fast. And meanwhile, we gotta go. Bro, my man Anguirus now has to go up against Godzilla 2014. This isn't good. Maybe Anguirus can surprise us, right? Oh, okay, Aang. Hey, like I said, maybe Aang can be the surprising factor. I mean, Aang is extremely slow, I will say that. But, no, not the atomic. Oh my gosh, that might melt Aang. Look at this, 4,500 HP, and he's already roaring at him. All right, well, I thought Aang was gonna be able to surprise us there for a second. Suplex. He didn't even suplex him, but he stayed still. And he's about to lose. Ladies and gentlemen, it's no use. We gotta get somebody good against G14 or everyone. Look at that, he's terrified. All right, where are we going now? Showa is now done again. We got King Ghidorah from Heisei, maybe. So like, let's see, G14 versus Ghidorah. Can Ghidorah get a dub here? Okay, taking flight and taking Godzilla. Wait a minute, this could be a cheat code. Cause you guys know the, the fall damage? It does quite a bit of damage, so let's see. 700, I thought you were gonna drop him. Okay, actually, that did do good work. The suplex did almost 3,000 damage. Ghidorah, you might want to take to the skies again, big fella. Or hit one of those moves that Ghidorah tried to hit earlier. What is that? What are you doing right now? Oh my goodness. Let's see. Oh no, Ghidorah! Ghidorah's still alive. Here we go. Ghidorah is flying back. Okay, there you go. Gravity beams. Gravity beams, picking up in the air. I mean, it was close. I think we are getting closer to G14 finally getting overpowered. But it's not gonna happen with that one. King Ghidorah is now eliminated. Oh, Godzilla Final Wars now. This is gonna be a good one. I mean, look at this man's stature. He's got the posture and the stance of an absolute warrior. Let's see. Showa. Oh, hold up now. Not Showa. I meant Final Wars. Final Wars Gigan. Whoa. Okay, hey. I thought this was gonna be good, bro. I thought this was gonna be good. I thought it was... And he's disrespecting him. Oh my goodness. Yo. Who overpowered my man G14? Wait a minute. Okay, the beam. He's just walking straight through the beam too. Gigan, you gotta do something. This is what we like to see. That's not what we like to see. Ladies and gentlemen, G14 is moving on again, bro. What can we do to defeat you, brother? I mean, almost nothing. He's almost destroyed the entire lobby. Meanwhile, he's the only one that's gone from the Monsterverse era. This is insane. What about Megalon? Somehow this has turned into a G14 video. Ain't no way. Already? Did he grab him and hit the atomic? What did I just witness? I've never even seen Godzilla do that before. He just... That was ridiculous. Did he just grab him and hit him with an immediate atomic breath? Godzilla, what are we doing, bro? Can we get anyone else out here, please? Clearly not yet. Megalon has now been defeated. Okay, Space Godzilla, turn up. I mean, technically, we are saving the best for last, so, like, don't go anywhere. We're still gonna have Super Godzilla. We're gonna have Destroyer in some of these eras. Final Wars Godzilla. They still have a chance. But, brother, the chance is getting more slim by the second. I mean, if Space Godzilla's getting disrespected like this, oh, my goodness. Brother, if your favorite Godzilla is Godzilla 2014, you are insane in the best ways possible. Oh my, this is ridiculous. Why didn't you do this in your own video, brother? I mean, he did good, but he's literally destroying the entire lobby. Final Wars Gigan. Wait, didn't we already, what did I just do there? Oh, I'm tripping. Okay, so last time I just rewound everything. I accidentally took out Godzilla, what am I doing? Hold up. Okay, Biollante got cooked. King Ghidorah, Space Godzilla just got disrespected. I think I accidentally took out Godzilla Final Wars instead of Gigan Final Wars. All right, now we got the battle. But let me go ahead and tell you, if this doesn't work right here, like if Final Wars Gigan or Final Wars Godzilla rather, does not at least come close to beating G14, I don't know what else to do. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh yeah, that's what I like to see. Come on, Final Wars Godzilla. You gotta, is that any damage? What did you just do? Toss him around a little? 360 though? Okay. Oh my gosh, that move didn't land. Technically, it did not do what it needed to do to Godzilla to be able to probably defeat him. Okay, 1800, that was a missed move. Atomic Breath, nice. He did get hit with a small tail whip and the Atomic Breath, but I don't think it's gonna do as much damage as it did before. Okay, the roar, I'm fine with it. Go ahead and get it out of the way, but don't get suplexed. How do you just get ultimate kicked? Oh no, come on. Okay, we're not looking terrible. I'm now going for Godzilla Final Wars. Oh, here we go. Atomic Breath with the explosion. I don't know what's happening. I can't see inside the explosion. Okay, Final Wars has him. Toss them to the ground. I'm telling you though, if Godzilla hits a suplex, oh no! The Atomic Breath! Okay, he's still alive. He still has a chance. Final Wars, the tail whip. Oh, this is the best fight we've had all day. Whoever lands the next move is gonna be the winner, and it is Godzilla Final Wars by literally a hair. Good job though, bro. He destroyed way too many people, I'm not gonna lie. That might be the best fight we get all day. That was insane. And finally, Godzilla 2014 is off the board. Now, we're gonna go ahead and go down the Monsterverse list, seeing that we've only had 2014, and we're gonna take out Godzilla 2021. I know we skipped a year, 2019. We don't have 2019, but we do have Thermo. So probably Thermo is gonna be, I think Thermo's gonna be next, actually. We'll see. If Godzilla bro, okay. Now we got a monster in here. Final Wars with the explosion at the end. Yeah, he means business. Now we got a new warrior here. We got a new champion today. Thermo Godzilla, so technically 2019 now. All right, now we do know that my man 2019, or not, well, technically 2019, Thermo Godzilla he's a pretty big savage here. He's got an Atomic Breath, he's got the Atomic Pulse, so this should be a pretty decent battle. Look at the damage going back and forth. Great fighting so far. No Atomic Breath or anything yet. Just straight hands out here. Hands and tail whips. Nobody's getting like, thrown across the map or anything. Atomic Breath from Thermo Godzilla, even though he doesn't really hit an Atomic Breath. Back at him from Final Wars. It did not hit the explosion. Let's check HP. Thermo, okay, I mean, pretty close actually, but if he lands all of this, Thermo's cooked. Uh-oh. Thermo still has a little bit of HP. And did he just roar? Bro, what are you, the Thermo Pulse! Did nothing. Final Wars just outlasted a Thermonuclear Pulse. Good for him. All right, so Thermo bit the dust there, and now we're just gonna go ahead and go down, seeing that, yeah, we're gonna do one more from the Monsterverse, Godzilla -1. So basically what we have here is a battle of the explosions at the end of their Atomic Breaths. You know what I'm saying? -1's Atomic Breath, if he lands it fully like he's about to try to do, would do more damage, but he didn't even hit any of it. Watch, Atomic Breath. There's the explosion, it did nothing. Now that is a cool roar right outside of that blast, but unfortunately, you got blasted. Oh, whoa. Godzilla -1's about to get cooked. Yo, Final Wars is not playing games. Now if he throws him, okay, he threw him right back into the corner, that's good. Good for him at least. And very bad for Godzilla -1. He did not even, get the chance. Wait. Yeah, he's cooked. He didn't even get a chance to land the full atomic breath. So he is now taken off the board. Okay, one more. We're gonna do Kong here real quick. Just to see if Monsterverse Kong with the Beast Glove and with the axe will be able to do anything to Final Wars Godzilla. I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say I'm gonna go ahead and say no, but I'm not saying nothing yet. Kong is picking up the pieces. What is that punch? My man had an electric punch coming in. Unfortunately, he started roaring. What are you doing? This is not a time for showboating. Currently, you're winning. Nobody's been winning against Final Wars Godzilla yet. You might want to hit him. And the explosion. Oh no, I don't know if that's gonna do fall damage. It is gonna do fall damage, isn't it? It did a little bit. He's not done yet. Kong, get up. There you go. Oh, he got midair. Never mind. He's still fine. He's still fine. Kong is still, oh, that's gonna be it. Yeah, I don't even know. He's not even gonna be able to come down and get an L. He's gonna stay up there. All right, so Kong has been wiped off the board as well. Pretty even battle we got going on. Let's hop back to the Showa era now, where Mothra is gonna take the place. Once again, I don't think any of the other, maybe though, you know, we'll see. Mothra, where are you going there, honey? What the? Oh, Mothra coming down with some heat. Oh, Mothra got caught. She got caught by Showa. Wait a minute, or not Showa. I keep getting the names mixed up. Where are you going? We got Showa Mothra versus Final Wars Godzilla. Are y'all stuck? What's happening? Okay, not stuck. Mothra is now, oh, okay. Atomic breath to atomic breath, immediately back to back. Not good for Mothra, but, you know, the good thing about Mothra, she can just kind of fly around. Hello? She can fly around. Oh! She's picking up Final Wars. Is that gonna do fall damage? Maybe? Okay, it did a little bit of fall damage, but like not a lot. Oh! Oh, what is that move? I ain't got a clue what Mothra's doing, but that's what she needs to do if she wants to win. I disrespected Showa Mothra. Look at what's going on here. Mothra could win. Yo, is Mothra about to take down one of the best Godzillas of all time, Final Wars? It could totally happen if Mothra hits one more good move. Mothra's cheesing, and I love it. Look at this. Final Wars Godzilla just got taken out by Showa Mothra. Hey, Mothra, I want to apologize for saying that you weren't strong. You got it, honey. All right, out of a very unexpected event there, Godzilla Final Wars has been taken off the list. Who do we go next? Maybe Destroya? You know, a flyer versus a flyer? I think that's what we do. Kind of just going, you know, sort of down the list here. Heisei Destroya. Really the only Destroya that we've ever had yet. I mean, you know, maybe we will have a Destroya one day in the Monsterverse. That'd be crazy. And here we go, getting picked up. Destroya can fly, though. Technically, it shouldn't take fall damage. There you go. Now they're battling midair. Oh, no, he is going to take fall damage. A little bit. Not a ton of fall damage, actually. And Mothra did take damage in midair as well. Destroya growling down here, roaring. What are you doing? Oh, there you go. With the beam. He's like, hey, I ain't Final Wars Godzilla. I'm going to hit you. That actually surprised me a little bit. Why wouldn't Final Wars Godzilla, you know, hit more of the atomic breaths and whatnot? I feel like, you know, if he would have done that, he would have obviously had a better chance. Ooh! Wait a minute, Destroya could grab Mothra right now. Oh, is Mothra stuck? No, she's not stuck. All right. Destroya flying around. This is probably going to be the longest, probably not the best battle that we're going to have, but definitely the longest, seeing that Mothra kind of just flies around. Mothra's about to get cooked, actually. If Mothra gets hit by like 1 to 2 more good moves here, we got the beam from Destroya. Okay. Mothra trying to stay in this battle, hitting very good moves here. 1600. Not too bad. I think she just kind of like broke Destroya's neck. Look at this bad boy. Oh, Destroya is not looking fantastic. Mothra with this. This is the move that Mothra actually took advantage of Godzilla Final Wars with. Okay, never mind. This is a very good battle. Whoever hits the next very good move is going to be the winner. Can Destroya? Oh, that was so cool, bro. Destroya had that in the bag, but unfortunately got dropped, and Mothra destroys Destroya. Bro, let me go ahead and tell y'all right now. If Mothra for the Showa era wins this whole thing, I am going to be flabbergasted. Yeah, I said it. Hold up. Destroya, go ahead and get out of here. And I guess Zilla is up next, not to be mistaken with Zilla Jr. All right, Zilla Jr. is still going to be available and is not going to be next, but is going to be better than Zilla, I will say. We'll see. Maybe Zilla surprises us here. I don't even know if this version of Zilla in this game has, like, any atomic breath or anything. I know maybe the green one. Oh, hold up. What is that? Oh! Zilla did some good damage there. But I don't know how often Zilla's going to be able to use that move. Meanwhile, Mothra is going to be cheesing. Being able to fly, being able to just swoop down. No fall damage there, so that's good for Zilla. But also being able to, like, stay above him and do moves like that. I don't really know what that move's called, but she's doing fantastic with it. Just dropping glowy bomb thingies. I don't know what else to call that move. And then the wings with the dust coming off of it, crazy. Oh, that move didn't do anything again. But look at Mothra's HP compared to Zilla now. Zilla is I feel like every time I say the other person isn't gonna have a chance, they always end up doing pretty good. Zilla now has a very good chance unless Mothra hits a lot of this move right here. This move be doing some crazy damage. Oh, 5,300. See? Like if Mothra just continuously hits that move, it's over for everyone. We'll see. Okay, Zilla with the whatever move that. If Mothra gets hit one more time, it's done with Mothra. But same to Zilla. Look at this. Whoever hits the next move is going on. Bro, this has been the craziest battle we've ever had. Look at Zilla with Mothra in his mouth. This is insane, and look at that HP. Zilla is moving on. And that is another Showa. Showa did very good there, I will say. Mothra, absolutely amazing, but Showa Mothra is gone. Now we got Mecha Godzilla. We're hopping down to the Monsterverse. We haven't seen Mecha Godzilla in a hot minute, but he is and will always be one of the most powerful in this game. If Zilla wins this battle, not only will it be the greatest upset of all... Actually, Zilla Jr. versus Godzilla Nemesis, if you know, you know. That was the greatest upset of all time. But if Zilla does win this battle, it will be one of the greatest upsets of all time. Which, with me saying that, basically I'm telling you that I don't think Zilla stands a chance at all. But like I said, normally if I say that, some crazy things can happen. Let's see. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. I mean, that move pushes him away too much. I think the only reason why that worked very good against Mothra is because obviously Mothra was flying and like kept going towards Zilla. Right now though, he's not gonna keep going in. What kind of, what was that dance move you just hit on Zilla for the victory? Don't be doing that. All right, well, regardless, that means Zilla is done. And Millennium Era only has Zilla Jr. now, which once again is debatable, but like, whatever. We're going up to the Showa, Titanosaurus versus Mecha G. Let the battle commence. This is another one where I'm like, you know, I don't think this is really gonna be a battle. Look at that, oh, already 6,000 HP. Yeah, it's basically over here. Titanosaurus flying over my face cam and flying over everything is not gonna win. I mean, already off the bat did 6,000 damage there. Mecha Godzilla is roaring, has max HP, hasn't even been touched yet. Okay, I mean, he's throwing some debris at him, but Mecha Godzilla really doesn't care. R.I.P. Titanosaurus. All right, another one bites the dust. We're going down to Rodanington. And technically, once again, this could be, you know, Monsterverse Rodan, but regardless, we're putting him in the Heisei era. And we're going Heisei Rodan. Oh! 1,800. And this is... Oh! Yo! Okay, wait a minute. My man Rodan might be winning it for the Heisei era. We'll see. Okay, Mecha Godzilla turning up a little bit. You can see damage numbers flying everywhere at the moment, but Rodan kind of overwhelmingly doing more damage at the moment. I mean, Mecha Godzilla would have to turn up. Okay, wait a minute. This version of Rodan is crazy. Let's go. Okay, so my Heisei era is still alive, but not by a lot. We only have 2 Kaiju in that era. Now, let's go ahead and go... Should we go Shimo? Now, let's go Jet Jaguar first. Or Zone, you know what I'm saying. Technically not Jet Jaguar, but he looks like him enough from that era, so we're gonna use him and say that's... Oh my gosh, 2,800 damage already? We're just following the flight path of Rodan here, watching how destructive this is about to be. Yeah, go ahead and do like a fire breath or something like that, big fella. Just go ahead and, yeah, there it is. Here comes the fire from Rodan. Melting my boy Zone, aka Jet, and yeah, I mean, he's gonna get tossed, but like, there it is. Mid-air, too. Undeniable. Rodan is currently being undeniable. I mean, look at that. Already a W, Rodan going to the next fight. All right, that means Showa Era only has 2. Heisei has 2. Millennium has 1. And Monsterverse still has 4. So let's go ahead and see this. We've got a battle of ice and fire. Fire versus ice. Who is gonna be the winner? Shimo versus Rodan. Shimo starting off very nice, and I do mean very, but Rodan right back at it with a 3,300 combo. Oh, Shimo's going crazy. Shimo might take it, I'm not gonna lie to you. Wait a minute. Rodan, buddy, you might want to take to the sky, big fella. There you go. He's trying to take to the sky, but he's not gonna be able to pick up Shimo. Wait. Look at the HPs. Rodan goes down. Shimo, this is gonna be tough for the rest of the video. Because now that Rodan is gone, Super Godzilla definitely has a chance. So does Zilla Jr. actually. Like I said, saving the best for last. But King Kong, let me just show you. This man, King Kong. I know he has the axe. I told you he shouldn't have the axe in King Kong, but listen, we're gonna give him the axe because that's the only version that I have other than, you know, the 2021 variant of GXK. So we're just gonna go ahead and do this, or not 2021, 2024. You know what I'm saying, regardless. That was the only other version of Kong that I have, so. Will Showa Kong be able to beat Shimo? It was gonna be a no anyways. Look at this. With the ice crystal. Oh, yo, Shimo gets a victory. Wait, what does that put us at right now? Oh my gosh, everybody else has one. Showa only has Gamera. Heisei only has Super Godzilla. Millennium only has Zilla Jr. These two are their best as far as Heisei and Millennium, but Showa basically does. So we are gonna hop to the Heisei era. Technically, like I said, it was a video game, not necessarily a movie, but whatever. We are taking out Super Godzilla. Okay, well, Super Godzilla immediately hit an uppercut, or got an uppercut hit on him, rather. And let's see, come on. Come on, Super G, you got it, bro. You gotta do something for me here. You're the last one standing in my favorite era. Yeah. Okay, hey. Super Godzilla doing some decent work here. Okay, he got his face froze. That's not good. That's not good. Down goes the Heisei era, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Heisei was the first era to be defeated, so the one that's my favorite, we're basically done. Heisei era has been taken off the list. They came in last place, unfortunately. And we're gonna have to go, should we go Millennium? Or should we go back up to Showa? Let's go back up to Showa, because I personally don't think Gamera stands a chance. And yes, I know crazier things have happened, but Gamera is the last and final one standing for the Showa era. Let's see what happens here. Bro, could you imagine if this man Gamera beats Shimo? I will give everybody watching this video 2,000. I'm just kidding. I ain't doing all that. Now, I'm not doing anything because the crazier things have happened, but it's not happening today. Look, we got the ice crystals about to fall from the sky. Okay. Gamera with the turtle shell. Yeah, it didn't matter. Shimo has defeated the Showa era. And like I said, we have one more era to go. Let's go ahead and get Showa out of here. One more era to go, which is the Millennium era in Zilla Jr. Can Zilla Jr. save the Millennium era, or will this be it and Monsterverse totally wins? We'll see. Like I said, though, we've seen Zilla Jr. pull off the upset of a lifetime against Godzilla Nemesis, right? So technically, Zilla Jr. would be able to do that again. I mean, we've seen it before. We could see it again. The atomic breath not looking good from Zilla Jr. right now, going straight into the ground. What about HP? Okay, Zilla Jr. Very nice move. About 1,100 HP. Okay, 2,300. God, Zilla Jr. can do this. You gotta stop roaring, Zilla Jr. Now is not the time. You have a chance to pull off yet another upset for your record. Oh my goodness. Bro, Millennium era, you're not done yet. If Zilla Jr. hits one more, like, very good tail whip or something, it could happen. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Is Monsterverse gonna take it? Or is Zilla Jr. pulling off the upset once again? This could happen, because it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Being launched in the air is Shimo. Ladies and gentlemen, Zilla Jr. with that much HP just pulled off another upset. Where are you going? Shimo's way gone and way out of the map. Zilla Jr., you're crazy. All right, so the Millennium era said, nah, not so fast. And we'll see. Monsterverse still has 3. Muto Prime is next. Personally, I don't find Muto Prime to be extremely good in this game. But, I mean, once again, crazier things have happened. We just saw crazier things happen, so it could happen. I'm just gonna say it right there. Oh, okay, never mind. This could definitely happen. Oh, Muto Prime was... See, that's the only reason why I said it couldn't happen, is because of that. Like, if that move did more damage, I would say Muto Prime would definitely win. But seeing that move doesn't do any damage, and Zilla Jr. is gonna have that breath, and is also gonna have the tail whip and stuff. We haven't even seen Zilla Jr. hit anything crazy just yet. And all we've seen is Muto Prime try to win it currently for the Monsterverse. Like I said, if Zilla Jr. gets defeated, if he gets defeated, that is gonna be it for the Monsterverse and everyone else. Oh, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Zilla Jr., buddy, you gotta, there you go. Okay, tail whip knocked him down. Is Zilla Jr. gonna do it? Is Zilla Jr. gonna come back? Right now, he's got less HP than Muto Prime, but he's trying. He is trying his hardest. It is currently close to being tied. But if Muto Prime, now would be the best time for you to hit an Atomic Breath. Zilla Jr., now is the time. Don't roar, bro. Monsterverse is about to take it. Yes, look, look, look. It's happening. Zilla Jr. Zilla Jr. wins again. It did not look good, but Zilla Jr. pulls it out again. Bro, what is happening? All right, this is one of our best videos in a long time because now it's coming down to it. Like, look, it might be a 1v1. If Godzilla does defeat either Tiamat, who should we go for? Tiamat or Shin Godzilla? I think we go Tiamat. Yeah, we're going Tiamat. Because personally, I think Shin Godzilla would be more of a tough battle. We have been going straight down the list the entire video. But like I said, I think that Tiamat is not an easier battle, but I think Shin Godzilla is stronger. Obviously, in this game. Maybe even stronger out of the game. I don't know. From the battle we saw against Godzilla and Tiamat, you know, you would probably say that. But regardless, Tiamat versus Zilla Jr. Here we go. With the beam. Did not do a lot of damage at all. I mean, Zilla Jr. just kind of roared right through it. Will Zilla Jr. make it another round and calls a 1v1 against the final Monsterverse Kaiju in this video? The final Godzilla in this video. It could be Zilla Jr. versus Shin Godzilla for the finale. And it could be a 1v1 to see who is the best era in this game. That is the storybook ending, and I really hope we get it for the video at least. Let's see, Tiamat. Tiamat's HP is not looking good. Unless she pulls out a crazy move right now. I think Zilla Jr. has this in the bag. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get the 1v1 of a lifetime. Zilla Jr. versus Shin Godzilla to see who is the greatest era of all time, in ARBS at least. Here we go, Zilla Jr. versus Shin. It all comes down to this. We are gonna go ahead, get Shin Godzilla, nope, not Shin Godzilla out of here. We're gonna get Tiamat out of here. It is now a 1 versus 1. Zilla Jr., who has been great for a very long time, versus Shin Godzilla, who we know is also great. Who do you guys got? Let me know in the comments right now. In the final battle, let's see who takes home the victory. This has been one of my favorite videos ever to record. This has been very fun and very surprising. Let me know if you guys want any other battles like this. Maybe we can do like a dinosaur one. Maybe Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, you know, stuff like that. We wouldn't have as many dinosaurs that we had, you know, that we had Kaiju. But I mean, it would still be a very good battle. Oh no. I mean, Shin Godzilla's going crazy with the moves, but buddy, none of them are hitting. Like, what are you doing? This is a Zilla Jr. battle. Wait a minute. Okay, Shin Godzilla said not so fast. He bit him, threw him to the ground. Now would be a great move to hit that fire to atomic or beam, whatever you would want to call it. Now would be a fantastic time, actually. Dude, you gotta hit it now. Shin Godzilla, this is your last chance. Maybe after he roars, he'll hit it. Let's see. Okay, that's just the beam. I mean, it's gonna do decent damage. But no, okay, there you go. Oh, he grabbed him out of the fire. That was gonna be the move that probably set it off. If Shin Godzilla was able to hit that, he probably would have won, but Zilla Jr. didn't allow it. Ladies and gentlemen, Zilla Jr. and the what era? The Millennium era are the winners. Who picked Millennium in the comments? You did have a lot of very good Kaiju on your team, but Zilla Jr. pulling it out for the victory. Ladies and gentlemen, one of my favorite videos of all time. Thank you for watching. Zilla Jr.'s a savage. I love you. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.